I'ma keep winning, winning. I'ma keep winning, winning. Ooh. I'ma keep winning, winning. You can try to save yourself, but you only gon' play yourself. You can try to save yourself, but you only gon' play yourself. You can try to save yourself, but you only gon' play yourself. You can try to save yourself, but you only gon' play yourself.
Yeah, you gon' need 100 men, 100 scopes, 100 cans, just for you to watch what I'm doing under the sun again. God-given gift, MCs doing the running man. If you want me to get it poppin', may cost 100 pence. Yeah, what I supply is always in the man. The throne is mine, take that. It ain't a high five, got the upper hand. I'm too real, can't fake that. Who you know putting fear in them like this? You a vampire, still suck when you bite this. Lord forgive me for my sins, I'm feeling righteous. But they been next to me to show me I might just. They didn't think I could do it, I had to demonstrate how the flow is so heavenly, keeping demons straight. Who they fooling? I showed them the jig is up again. When I asked them who is the best.
Hi puppies, hi, how's it going? Hey Nora, what's up? The standard for today for people in the gym has been raised so much because of gym influencers that it's unrealistic, because what everybody sees is people on steroids and people that are already 8 years into the gym with all these enhancements, but that's not the usual. I'm hot as heck. I'm gonna eat some yogurt. This guy's eating a fucking sub because he's a fat ass. So am I. And then we're gonna go bowling. I'm outside the bowling alley. The bowling alley's right there behind me. I was gonna do this inside, but there's some really freaking loud music and it's pretty dark in there, so I figured why not just come outside and do it. But if you are a beginner, I wonder if I can set this down real quick. Maybe, maybe not. I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay, well, if you are a beginner getting into the fitness industry, recording, just starting your workout journey, you are gonna have such a messed up view on, especially if you're on social media, if you're on TikTok, if you're on YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, you're, before you know anything, you're gonna be thinking what's normal, what's not normal is normal. This guy right here, you're not gonna be able to attain that anytime soon, especially without any enhancements. Same with this guy, same with this guy, there's so many. Now, David, he's a little argued over. Some say he did something when he was 17, because that's when his strength and mass jumped levels and everything. But to give you guys a real perspective about how much progress you're gonna make over through certain times, there are hurdles that you have to jump over. So initially, when you very first start working out, you eat food, you go to the gym, it's called beginner gains. At least that's what I call it. I don't know if everybody else calls it that, but right when you start working out, you will see progress for the first couple of months, for the first year or two into working out, depending on how fast and how hard you go at it, how consistent you are. But beginner gains is where you're skinny, you're scrawny, or you're fat, whatever, and then right away you're gonna see results because you haven't done anything up till then, but now since you are doing something, it's gonna work really fast. After you get rid of your beginner games, after you're past that point, you're gonna be a lot slower. So you're gonna think that you're doing something wrong because you're not improving as much and as fast, but you're doing everything correct. Unless you aren't, unless you feel like you're hurting yourself or something, correct your form, talk to somebody, but all your gains are gonna come a lot slower. So there's certain hurdles. I'm gonna use dumbbells as the example here. Dumbbells, that was, well, and bench and other stuff, but dumbbells was my hurdle. We went from curling 20s in 7th grade to curling, we kept going, 25s were also easy, but in 10th grade, 30s were super freaking difficult, and that 30 was a pain in the ass, and then in 11th grade, it was also a pain in the ass, and then in 12th grade, it got a little easier, but it was also a pain in the ass, but I think that one was mental. So right when I got out of high school and I started going to the gym on my own, paid for a membership and everything, that 30 felt like the 20. It felt super duper easy. So the 30s are nothing now, the 35s are nothing now, the 40s are not super heavy, but they used to be. And a lot of this is just a mind game. My brother, Bryce, I don't know if you watch this or not. I know your friends do, but he went with his friends every single day, or whenever. He went with his friends to the gym. And they would slack around and they're not consistent and they don't push themselves super hard in the gym. He went with us once. He told me his maxes. I told him, do this certain way. And then throughout the day, he made new maxes on every single exercise. Sometimes it's people holding you back, sometimes it's mental, it's just like you thinking that you can't do it. But once you get past that, once you get to the mentality of you are gaining strength, a lot of it is a mental block. A lot of it, let me tell you, a lot. It feels heavy, and in your brain, 225 is like a huge, 2 plates is super freaking heavy, but once you do it enough times, you know that you can, and it feels light once again. I'm gonna bowl now. Okay, let's go.
When you put your hand in my jacket, I'm thinking so irrational. You flew me international now. And we can spend hours reading the signals, but that's so unoriginal. What if we took this back to my house? Under all these lights, I got it.
Anyways, I got very, very busy. And it's 1 a.m. now, so I can't really do much else for the day. But basically, just to recap, stuff takes time. You're going to see growth, you're not going to see growth. There's going to be times where you feel like you're wasting your time, but you aren't. You're always making progress, you're always improving. So you're going to have a point in time where you think everything's a waste. You're thinking of bailing, and that's the time when you should not bail, because that's like your turning point. Once you get past the hard stuff, it becomes easy once again. So easy, gets confusing, gets really confusing, gets hard as heck, super hard. You start to understand it better. You get more used to it. It gets easier. It gets easier. You have other bad things come along the way, but it gets easier over time because you start to understand what you're doing, and it starts to work out. So I'm gonna shower, and I don't know. I'm gonna deal with these puppies' energy, and then watch a TV show, probably. Leg day is next. I'm not very excited. Might skip it, might not, I haven't decided yet, so.